Hi, beautiful people. Shout out to Tina Marie Fuller. I just got back a couple hours from the Resolve Boutique Conference. And guess what I got to bring home from a raffle? A Nama Well Juicer. Shout out to Nama Well Juicer who sponsored the event. And I was able to win this amazing juicer as everyone's telling me about. I'm so excited. I'm about to unbox it. Look at all these cool apples. I love the artwork. I am an artist, so I like to see watercolors. This is so cute. I'll catch y'all back in a bit, okay? Here we go. About to empty it out. That's green golden. Beautiful. Here's the green golden juice that just came out, and I'm about to try it. It's about 8 ounces, which is pretty cool. And it was all done in less than 20 minutes. That's amazing. Shout out to Nama Well Juicer. Yeah, this is amazing technology. Thank you. I have my veggies. Okay, I have my veggies. Here we go. About to empty it out. That's green golden. Beautiful. Cheers, beautiful people. It tastes really good. I can taste the ginger. Don't really taste the dandelion or the celery or the other greens. It tastes really citrusy because I added the lime. It's really good. Hey. Cheers. Hi, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. This is Monique coming to you on this happy Sunday. Hope you are doing fabulous, fabuloso. Just wanted to come and reflect. Last Saturday is still vibrating in my energy frequency of the amazing experience spiritually, physically, emotionally that I had at the Womb Resolve Boutique Conference hosted by none other than Tina Marie Fuller. Thank you so much, Tina, for hosting the conference in person for the first time ever. I've been following and in her community for the past year and a half, I believe, in the Womb Strong Protocol community and also some other communities that she has. And my experience is beyond words. There were so many downloads from on high that God spoke to me that brought confirmation, that brought those like, oh, yes, okay, thank you, Most High. Thank you, God, for loving me like you do and speaking through these beautiful women. The other part of the conference stood out to me was the importance of knowing my body system. That's knowing how not only my brain works, but learning that I have another brain, and that's my gut. How is my gut feeling? Is my microbiome doing to digest all these nutrients that I get to eat and dive into each day? And what nutrients is not serving my highest good for this beautiful temple that God has given me? Those highlights were the gut, the liver, the colon, and making sure you have movements on a regular to push out all those toxins. So that's what I gleaned from the conference. There's so much more. And then Tina, as always, she brings her crew, she brings her team, and they just drop all these diamonds, all these gems. So I had the pleasure to meet online Dr. Rashana Smith, who had an amazing prophetic word. And one of the things that stood out to me was bringing peace to my past. So, you know how for me, in the past, I would look in the rearview mirror. Oh, this happened to me, or that happened to me in the past. But let's be in peace with it, because if we're trying to bring it in 2026, which is a new year, then I'm still looking in the rearview mirror. Now it's time to bring peace and calmness and closure to that chapter of my life. That chapter of the life served me well in the way where I'm showing up today, but it's no need to hash up all those things. It's already resolved and taken care of and embraced and processed through. The other thing that stood out to me was the importance of self care, and it's not selfish. I also had the pleasure to hear Michelle Clark, who had an amazing testimony health wise, and she gave us an amazing, yummy recipe, the pepper stepper. And it was a consistency of peppers and green apples and limes. Weird combination, but it was so good. So yummy. And then we also got our body moved. So body movement is very important. And Fonia Ellis was guiding us through easy to the body, not hard, but very easy and slow stretches, and just allow me to reflect, like take some intentional time to stretch, to get in the wine of peace and meditation. And so that was really helpful and allow me to slow down. Um, and of course, Tina earlier, as I mentioned, she talked about the body and the system. She's always dropping nuggets on how to take care of the body and nourish the body emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So, what other moments, and I'm just looking at my notes, moments that stood out to me was the seeds we plant in our field. What seeds have I planted or have I allowed God to plant in my field? Am I still allowing them to be cultivated by God, by the sun, by the water? Am I still nourishing it with love and care spiritually and emotionally and physically by tending to those seeds that were planted? Or have I let those seeds dry up? Have I let my dreams dry up? So, those are the things that, there are a lot of things that stood out to me. And then I had the greatest pleasure and honor, which I had no idea this was coming. I won a Nama J Juicer 2. Um, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I'm really ecstatic. I'm really grateful to Nama Well Juicer, who sponsored Tina Marie's conference, the Womb Resolve Boutique, and gave me the opportunity to win on last Saturday. And so I'm grateful. I'm loving the juicer. You'll see a couple of clips later on of my unboxing because I unboxed it when I got home and I made my first juice in the Nama J2 juicer. And it was amazing. It was so amazing experience to open it, and it was so packaged really well, and then having the experience to juice the things, it was so easy. It's so easy to put together, it's so easy to juice, it's so easy to clean. And so my other juicer is not, is very big comparison. And so I really, really loving the Nama J2 juicer, and I'm thank you again, Tina Marie, for the opportunity to come to your conference in person, to meet you. It was a pleasure to see you in person and to experience the experiences that you've been giving online. And now we got to experience it in person. And your amazing cooking, girl. Whoo, cooking, the dinners and the entrees and the appetizers are what? Yum. And so, and it all came from the Womb Strong, which is, one second, which is over here. All those recipes came from over here. So I'm still going through the recipes. There's a lot. There's over 50, and learning how to cook them. And so I just wanted to come and reflect on January 31st, which is the beginning of the year. And so far the year is going amazing. And just give some shout outs and share my gratitude to Tina Marie Fuller and to Nama Well Juicer for the treat, for the gift, for the prize. Thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it. And lastly, let's see, what else do I want to say? I just want to thank y'all for chiming in and listening to me. And so if you have any comments or if you want to share your experiences with juicing or your experiences with an amazing weekend, feel free to leave the comments down below. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you later. I hope that you have an amazing Sunday. Toodles. Bye.